Hey friends, happy Thursday, December the 28th, day 66 of experiencing God. How have you experienced God today? So today I experienced God through a time of reflection. And so early this morning I was up and I was reading and I read this quote and it says, "The heart that has really tasted the grace of Christ will instinctively hate sin." And I just really was thinking about that and thinking about how my life was before Christ and after Christ. And when I was about 28, I had tasted the grace of Christ. I realized that all these decisions I had made that would lead to death for me, eternal death for me, all I had to do was ask for forgiveness and they were gone. And the grace of that really pretty much wrecked me. To think about all these choices I had made, God loved me anyway, and he sent his son to the cross for me. You know, that's what Romans says. Romans 5:8 says, "But God demonstrated his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." So when I was about 28 and I realized that even in my sin, Christ went to the cross for me, and I tasted that grace, it began to transform me. And it began to make me look at things in my life, and no longer was sin fun, or was it pleasurable, or, did I find even being around people who were doing sinful things fun? It really started to transform my thinking about sin, because God has called us to a life of righteousness and holiness. And when you understand the grace, the price that was paid, the sacrifice that was done by Jesus on the cross so that we can have eternal life, when you understand that, sin is no longer fun. It's no longer savory. It no longer brings you the joy, the fake worldly joy that it once did. Because grace and our relationship with Christ transforms you. It renews your mind and it changes the way you think. And so Psalm 34:8 says, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Take refuge in him." And so I want to encourage you guys today, reflect on what God has done for you. Reflect on the sacrifice that Jesus made for you. Think about how that transformed your lives, and have a great day.